Remember that old game show, Name That Tune? Well, I think I can cover all the bases of the new BYD Seal 5 DMI in just 30 seconds. This is a 4-door, 5-seater sedan that is about the size of something bigger than a compact, but offering you the versatility of the DMI platform. Gives you electrified drive, you're able to charge it, and you're able to make use of gas stations wherever you go all around the country. The best part, starts at under 1 million pesos. Just kidding, guys, there really are a lot of things to discuss with the new BYD Seal 5 DMI. Now, in the last few months, BYD Cars Philippines has been very busy launching one model after another. They launched the Sea Lion 6 DMI, which shares a platform and kind of drivetrain with this. They also launched the Seagull, they also launched the Seal, and now they have the Seal 5 DMI. BYD's DMI is a platform that offers you all kinds of versatility. You want to drive in pure EV mode? You can. You want to be able to plug in at home or at a commercial charger? You absolutely can. And if you want to make use of the range of these vehicles by fueling up at gasoline stations, yes, you can. That is exactly the trick with DMI. It gives you everything you want out of a vehicle, but much reduced emissions and definitely far better fuel efficiency. So this is the BYD Seal 5 DMI Dynamic. Technically, this is the base model of the Seal 5 range, and if you look at it, does it look base model to you? Has the chrome there, very neat. The full width LED light bar in the back, 16-inch wheels with disc brakes in the rear and in the front. A very sophisticated kind of aesthetic. Chrome trim here if you like that. Again, 16-inch wheels over there. You do have these door-mounted side mirrors with the NFC right there if you want to make use of it. But looking at it now, if you pull in closer, it actually looks very classy with the way they do the trim. They have the satin silver trim there, a little bit of silver here, the new BYD logo there. But when we hop on over to the other variant, well, this is the higher grade model. And can you spot a difference when it comes to the front? Yes, this one does get a few nice features. You do get the 360 camera, which is why you have a camera here, and also a camera on each of the side mirrors of the vehicle. You get the larger 17-inch wheels for a more low-profile look. But really, when it comes to the exterior design, there's not much between them, but there is a nice addition here. And when you look up top, you'll see a nice sunroof over there for you guys who like a bit of fresh air and more sunlight in the cabin. Now, this being a DMI, it has a battery underneath. It's a larger battery in this one, around 18.3. The Dynamic gets 8.3 kilowatt hours, and you can charge both by plugging in right here. The key to the BYD Seal 5 DMI is its powertrain. This one features a permanent magnet synchronous motor that drives the front wheels. In the Seal 5 DMI Premium, the power is 197 PS and torque is a very sweet 325 Newton meters. The range extender for both models produces 106 PS and 135 Newton meters of torque. From a standing start to 100, the BYD Seal 5 Dynamic can do it in 7.9 seconds, while the Seal 5 Premium can do it in an even quicker 7.3. You have full EV mode, range extended mode, and full power mode depending on what you want. In terms of the driving modes, you got Eco, Normal, and Sport. And when it comes to the battery, well, you've got the ultra-safe BYD Blade battery technology, keeping you powered wherever you go. When it comes to cargo space, the Seal 5 has plenty of it. The max length inside is about 42.5 inches and the max width is about 34. But if you need to carry more or longer items, you can fold down the rear seats 60/40 style and get up to 66 inches in overall length when it comes to the cargo space. Every Seal 5 comes equipped with a mobile charger that you can plug in anywhere you go. But in the Seal 5 Performance, you also get a wall charger that you can install in your home. Before we get started, take a guess. Are we in the premium variant or the entry grade dynamic? Now, if you guess that we were in the high grade model because of all the accoutrements, the white leather, the gray, the soft touch materials everywhere, including on top of the dashboard, well, you're wrong. This is still the entry grade variant because they try to pack in everything they can and really make you feel that you're buying something premium. You can see the effort all around. You got so many airbags here protecting you. You've got a nice flat bottom leather steering wheel with the blue stitching, baseball style stitching by the way. Cruise control, audio controls, digital screen as your instrument cluster displaying all the information you need, like state of charge, your range. By the way, on a full charge, you get around 50 kilometers in this variant of pure EV range. With the range extender, you get to well over 1,100 kilometers when it comes to range. And then you've got many different drive modes. You have the HEV, EV modes and all that. You even have the traction modes like the snowfield and all that right here available. But the best part about BYD is their main screen right here. Because this, you would think that it just stays like this. No, this can rotate. You press that, it rotates to portrait mode if you want to avail of the portrait mode of that. And you can also press it right here on the steering wheel to rotate it back. Now, you would also think that they would delete things like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay on a entry grade model. No, they won't, because you've got both right here and both are wireless. Like right now, my phone is right here. You press that and your Android Auto comes on, wireless Android Auto. That makes it so very easy for you to stay connected while you are on the go. And then if you want to, let's say, control your AC, if you notice, there's no climate controls right here on this panel. It's actually here on the screen. So if we exit here, we can access it right down there. But if we were in Android Auto mode, well, there are two ways to do it, actually three ways, because use 3 fingers and you scroll here. If you go down, it will increase the temperature. If you scroll up, it goes to the lower temperature settings. And if you want the fan a bit more powerful, push up, not that way, this way. Go to 7, gets a little loud. Let's put it back down to maybe 3. Nice and quiet and comfortable. Now my phone sits right here, very conveniently placed just forward of 2 cup holders, which is where I normally keep the key. If you notice, lock, unlock, press 2 times to open the trunk, and then press here to start everything up if you want. The nice BYD key there. But if you want to start everything up once you're inside the car, you press the button here. And now this also houses all your controls for the vehicle. So your transmission is right here. So you have drive over there. If you want to put it into park, you go there. If you wanted to put it in reverse, you pull that. And then you can see that it gives you a nice rear view camera, which is one of the clearest rear view cameras we've seen on any vehicle at this price point. Now, electronic parking brake, auto brake hold, your hazard button is here, as are your drive modes. So like I said earlier, you have 3 drive modes: eco, and then sport, and then down here, that's the normal mode. You also have the driving modes for snow field and all that right there. You have EV mode depending on your state of charge, and HEV mode if you want to activate that as well. Underneath, there's a tray for all kinds of stuff like your wallet and all that. If you want to keep it away from prying eyes, you can put it here. It's also an NFC pad if you want to maximize that. And then what else? It's really a nice and straightforward vehicle that when you hop in, kind of everything just seems very familiar. But what we really want to see is how much of an upgrade is the premium over the dynamic. So this is the dashboard of the BYD Seal 5 DMI, the premium variant. And are there really any changes? I mean, from first look, not really, but once you start playing around with some of the features, there really are. For one, the sunroof here is a nice addition. It's also a little bit tinted to take the sharpness out of the sun, but if you want to let more light in, that's the option for you. You've also got power seats, so you can slide forward, slide back, recline, up and down, all that stuff. You can set it right there. The steering wheel is the same flat bottom steering wheel, but it adds one nice feature, the 360 camera. When you press this button, the 360 camera system, the AVM, comes on. And it has many different views on the left, on the right, of course, the door being open right now. And up in front, right there, you can see the BYD Seal 5, the standard, the dynamic variant up there in front. And once we get out of that, back to the 360 mode, there you go. You also have the transparent chassis mode. So it gives you all that kinds of view depending on what you want to see, where you want to park. Makes it very, very easy. In the settings mode, you can see all the settings of that, the transparent body view of that stuff. And then here, we've got the screen as well. It still does the rotate, you know, typical of BYD. They like having that rotate function there. But you can switch to the other mode, which is, let me see now if I can find that. When you switch to Apple CarPlay, it will switch back to the landscape mode. And yes, wireless Apple CarPlay, and the phone is sitting on a wireless charger right here. That's the nice addition in this version of the BYD Seal 5. It does have also the wireless Android Auto, the vehicle image, that's a 360 camera system, radio, navigation, Spotify. Over on the right, your smart charging, you can set it to stop at a certain maximum charge for the 18.3 kilowatt hour battery in this version, which gives you up to 115 kilometers of pure EV range and up to 1,240 kilometers overall for the extended range. So you can maximize all of that depending on where you want to go. Ano, Ilocos tayo, guys. But the great thing here is, well, when you start playing around with the BYD assistant, that's the voice assistant. You know what? I haven't tried it. Let's go check it out now. Hi, BYD. Hey, see? You can hear me.
That's not quite right. It's BYD to get things rolling.
Okay, fine. Hi, BYD. Open the sunroof. Pretty neat, right? Hi, BYD. Close the sunroof. That's a pretty neat feature. Of course, there are a lot more things you can do with that depending on what you want to do. You can also use the BYD app to control a lot of these things. But really, it's this nice technology package.
You can try.
Okay, BYD, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Unfortunately, I can't help you with that yet.
Well, hopefully soon BYD can help me out with that. But the ownership experience is going to be the key. And I want you to remember three numbers, 6, 8, and 8. So 6-year vehicle warranty, 8-year warranty on the battery, and 8-year warranty on the electric motor. And when it comes to maintenance, you have a huge edge in this one because, well, you only have to bring your car to the shop once a year for a BYD service, for the checks and all that. And over a 5-year period, you know the average is for the yearly maintenance cost of this? Around $10,000 per year over 5 years. Think about that and compute what kind of maintenance you're paying for your car now. The Seal 5 may just be a little bit larger than a compact, but the space here in the back, the knee room, is more like an executive saloon. And that's something that's really going to be enjoyable for a lot of customers. The window, nice and large. It even has a little window over here. On the C-pillar, you have a center armrest with 2 cup holders in the premium variant here. 2 lights over there. A nice view out in front. Rear AC vents. 2 USB-A ports here for charging. But the best part is something rather simple. The fact that the door handles, the pockets here, are perfect for your phone. It's just a nice place to have it. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know how BYD is doing it. They're relentless launching one model after another, and also the price points irresistible. Like I mentioned earlier, this one is gonna retail at over 1 million pesos, or probably around 1.2. They haven't had the final price yet at the time of this video, but maybe if they have, it'll be right up here. But this one is the one we're really looking forward to because they've got it priced at just under 1 million. And let me tell you now, at 1 million, that is absolutely compelling because it makes it very attractive for those with a car plan, for those looking for a first car, and that's exactly what BYD is targeting with this vehicle. You get the outstanding efficiency, the technology, the coding exemption. You also get the outstanding range with this vehicle. So many benefits. You can even control some of the features with the app, and you've got the warranty and the ecosystem of AC mobility when it comes to charging. Those are just the things that BYD Cars Philippines and AC Mobility are flexing with their new BYD lineup. But hey guys, let me know what you think of the new BYD Seal 5 DMI in the comments below. Is it a win? Is it a home run? Would you consider having one of these as your first car? Looking forward to see you in the comments. This is Vince of AutoIndustriya. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. I haven't even used up any of the range yet. Where should I drive next?